And these are broke men conversations.
Okay.
These are broke men conversations. What are you bringing to the table? What are you going to give me? I want to live in my soft life. I want
Oh,
to be
not
the
his soft
princess.
life.
What are you doing for me? Why don't you court me? Why don't you open my door? What size tampon do you use?
Oh
Because at
no.
this point, it's giving, are you the woman in the relationship?
Bruh, I'm gonna have to level with you. This bitch don't look right. I mean, she look all ashy and shit. And just, like ET with a weave. If I was you, I'd just be out. Let's just go. Come on, let's go.
I can't leave her. That's my girl.
Are you kidding me? Come on, man. There's so much pussy in the world, man. You don't have to be with just her.
Man, I'm purely shocked. I did not know that was Claudia Jordan and shit. She has really let herself go. She's really let herself go. And I don't know if she's got a drinking problem or something, but like she got like that old hag voice. And last time I saw Claudia Jordan, she was in reasonable shape. And I don't know what's wrong with her, man. Like she's sitting up there wearing a tracksuit, look like she kick it with Tony Soprano and just the usual, nonsense. It's 2025. It's a new goddamn year, and I feel the need to be unapologetically savage when I hear egregious bullshit like what came out of her mouth and whatnot. She's the last person that should be worrying about going 50-50 or any crap like that. She makes enough money to pay for a Cabana Boy and keep it a buck and shit, Not just get tired, man. 'Cause she was on that Fox Soul nonsense for years, spreading disinformation and dissent and this supposed ethnic community and shit. And she's done her fair share of damage and shit. Usually we get on Vivica Fox, but since, her head became melon sized, I kind of, dipped off and shit. And I'll get back to her later. Shit, we do the drive out and everybody over here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like, she seems awfully salty and shit. And, she could have married any one of the goons that were paying her bills and shit, or being seen with her in photo ops. But I suspect she might bat for the other team and shit. There's a lot of what you see in Hollywood is not actually how it is and whatnot. Reality is what you make it there and shit, and you can fake it till you make it and shit. Trust me on that one. I don't even care. This is a raw ass reaction to her bullshit. Okay, I don't even know what kind of. I don't even know what I'll call this shit. I just, I was offended, man. I've been making videos for a minute now and shit. And, I was doing some content rush and I just happened upon this clip on Medium Man channel and shit. I'm not going to talk about Medium Man's channel and shit. He does what he does, man. It's all good. I'm just here to add my 2 cents and shit in my shadow band capacity and shit. And, hopefully make it to 1,000 subs. Okay? Yeah, I was purely shocked, man. I want to go in on her, call it man bitches and everything. It really doesn't matter and shit. The educated eye will tell you everything you need to know about Claudia. On some level, she is a bust down. I don't know what's going on with the light-skinned women. What's going on with light-skinned women and yellow bones in January, man? January's a bad month for you, a yellow bone or something. You like busted and dried up and used out and shit and probably got something downstairs. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up, Claudia Jordan, man. It's bad if she's wearing a tracksuit. She don't even look presentable on that fucking podcast. The other chick look better than her now. Both of them are like plus size heifers and shit.
But wait, there's more. And now, for the moment all you motherfuckers been waiting for. All my flip mode niggas rise and await for the most powerful event to occur. The coming! The coming!
I'm not even through with this bitch. I'm not through with her, man. I want to say, like, the worst thing about her is her voice. That is the worst goddamn thing and shit. And it's not like I never heard that voice before, so... I've heard the fucking voice before coming out of shit that looked like Claudia. Shit that looked better than Claudia Jordan that I've been in non-select. Okay? Yeah, deep down, she's angry that because she's self-aware and she knows that people are only sitting in front of her listening to the bullshit come out of her mouth, the opposite sex or whatever she prefers. is only sitting there waiting for her panties to drop. Okay? She's not saying anything that means shit. Okay? The only reason she got a job is because of her fucking face. Everything she does is because of her face and what's downstairs down there, plumbing. Okay, I'll be honest, man. We had this same fucking conversation with the Joy Taylor shit. Right? And I want to say fuck your fat friend too. Well, when she's so non-select herself because she's in your sphere. Because, the fat chick is non-select because she's hanging out with this bitch. Okay? If she goes somewhere where more uglier chicks are, then her stock goes up and shit. It's just the way it is and shit, okay? You want to be bored. You want to be immature and childish at your fucking age, we have a right in this day and age when you guys demand to be seen as equals and shit, equal rights, equal fights in society and shit, don't objectify me society and shit, the male gaze is criminalized, all that bullshit, catering to me, treat me like a princess, but you're a dusty and all this bullshit, we have a right to be tight with our, to demand 50-50 and shit. You guys make more money than us and shit, We know you talking about black men, you ain't talking about no white men because they won't wife your ass up and shit. You just getting that gawk action, okay? You're doing the most. And it still ain't enough. It's enough to put your ass on TV, but it's not enough to lock a motherfucker down into a bad faith marriage and shit where you will get out with a golden parachute. Okay? And I get tired of hearing this shit. The clip was originally shorter. Okay? That initial bullshit was all I had really to say about it and shit. I find it humorous and shit. She's post-wall. She still got a face. She still got somewhat of a body. Looks kind of, doughy in the midsection. She might want to work on that shit. Hit up Miami. Kind of, get that fake glow up and shit. All right? Everybody can just buy an ass nowadays. So, I laugh my ass when I think about it. Because I used to say that shit back in the day before they actually went public with that crap. Then I started noticing all these skinny asses. With these giant donks and shit, these skinny ass legs and shit. And you'll be no different. Okay? You spent years spreading disinformation and dissent in our community, chaos and shit amongst the sexes in our community. We can't come together because of ops like you. And you want to sit up on your stupid podcast, run your fucking mouth, and think you ain't gonna get no blowback and shit. Maybe you will never see this video, but I have to have my say. Okay, anybody else with any salt, anything in the junk downstairs, clutch your fucking pearls and be brave enough to be honest with yourself and shit. You don't like what she said, okay? Why it's always got to be some kind of stab at a motherfucking sexuality? It's coming from somebody like you. Supposedly a woman of means, a woman of distinction. It's a television star, and a reality TV star, a millionaire, maybe a multi-millionaire. You're so fucking miserable. You're beautiful on the outside. You're so miserable. I'd admit, I would be sitting in front of you not saying shit. I'd just listen to you. I'd be, taking sips of my drink, swirling my finger in it when you get too intense with your stupidity. Waiting, hoping upon all hope, them panties is going to drop. And I don't want to look at your fucking face, okay? You won't be looking at the fucking headboard. I don't want to see your fucking face. I want to see your face when we're out in public, shit. And I want to see the back of your head behind closed doors and shit. As you look at the headboard, go donk or donk donk on that bitch. Okay? It's time. Okay, it's 2025 and shit. Stop being scared, motherfucker. Stop. There is no polite society. That's basically what I'm trying to say. This has been a clapback for you, Claudia. One of many that I've given you over the years. You be driving a bitter bitch mobile through the the female side of our ethnic community as it is. Well, I like to call it supposed ethnic community because there's no unity in it because of people like you. Right? There's no fucking unity in that community. So you guys sit up and spread disinformation, run your mouth and shit. You live in a gilded tower, a gilded cage and shit. You're trapped with your own rhetoric and your bullshit, and you're trapped by your fucking face.
The Black Patriarchy. A non-existent group of fictional black male power brokers not discredited, erroneously jailed or outright killed by the minority majority who look the other way as they work tirelessly to shame, oppress, and outright take out the altruistic black female populace of the honorable democratic United States of America. 3K's inset bitches. These evil wealthy members of the black patriarchy are the sole reason for all the ills of the black community, walking, talking, holding down jobs, and doing everything up to and including giving their very lives in service to their baby mamas and baby's motherfucking kids. Their motto that strikes fear into the hearts of black women everywhere: bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.